All is One Reflections. I hope everybody is well. Happy Sunday. Go ahead and drop some yellow hearts. Let me know that you're here. I am going to send this link to a few more people, so give me just one moment. Like I said, as you come in, just drop yellow heart emojis for me. Okay, so I sent that link out. I'm just gonna send one more, please. Okay, we are good. Awesome. All is One Reflections. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Reverend Priestess Osun. I was about to say Osun Funke. I am not Osun Funke. That is my mama. I am Osun Kemibi, Reverend Priestess Osun Kemibi. Ifakemi, the soul doctor, the bone lady. I hope everybody is well on this good Sunday. And today we will be discussing what it looks like to build your foundation. For those of you guys who don't know, I will be, listen, I was just saying her name and you'll see why. That's why, sis. Listen, girl. My reflection, okay? So today we will be getting into foundation and what that looks like. As you guys know, I will be launching my Hoodoo Foundation's cohort mentorship this week on the 15th. If you would like to join, let me know. First, you must be in our private community, and then I will add you to the cohort. In the cohort, we will learn everything foundation-wise Orisa Hoodoo to prep you for your journey and establish you, whether that is for priest training, whether that's just for general get right. I'm going to meet you where you're at. Okay, so that's the purpose of this program. But now, just in general, foundation of building that with your ancestors and what that looks like, especially for the new year. As y'all know, there are so many types of Psalms, okay? And Psalms in general give you the outline or like the skeleton of building your own prayers and petitions and rituals as well. They provide comfort. Some are meant for thanksgiving, some are for protection, some are for guidance, and some are for wisdom. Today, we will be discussing Psalms 1, which will be talking about the framework of wisdom. Not only the framework of wisdom for this season, but just in general. This season specifically, as we learn the wisdom to understand divinity in a new way, our elevated and benevolent ancestors in a new way, through direction and through the right decisions. So, just a short understanding about why this is so important, especially right now, is because January is the month of foundation. Okay, it is a very powerful time for alignment with your thoughts, with your actions, with your intentions, especially for the new year. So, if you would like to learn more about how to apply the month of January using metaphysical principles, and to get the most out of it, you need to get your life. This was written by Osun Funke, okay? My godmother. She gives you a month by month outline about what is to expect, what you should be aligning yourself with, not just herbs, not just Bible verses, but the actual Orisha forces, right? The actual correspondences that are relevant during that time. Okay, so if you like to learn more about January, get your life, Orisha hoodoopublishing.com, and one of my god sisters can put that in the chat for me, that'd be great. If you're watching this at a later time, it's already in the description. So we need to first we are always growing as a people, as a community, as a unit, and how that lines up for us, okay? So first, before we do that, we have to understand who we are. You guys know that First Peter 2:9 is a major favorite of mine because it's always establishing who we are as the children of the diaspora, okay? A chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. Now, for us specifically as ATR practitioners, as Orisha Hoodoo practitioners, literally our ancestors' favorite, a reflection of them, the Orisha, the divine, in all of its wonderful glory. Okay, so when we understand what that means, who we are, we gotta act like it. We gotta walk it. We gotta talk it. Okay. Last time I went over that in my last Power of the Psalms class about what that means, about how to really dress yourself in alignment when walking with your ancestors. Okay. All is one. Yes, Orisha Hoodoo Publishing. Again, get your life. January. This is what you need. Okay. So first, we need to, like we said, we're understanding who we are as a people because our intention for this time right now is foundation. Okay? Foundation, foundation, foundation. So we start out in Psalms 1, okay? Verse 1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in the step with the wicked, or stand in the sinners that take, or sit in the companies of mockers. Already, they're telling you how you should walk. Okay? We understand that with this, our steps are ordered. Now, everybody has their own individual path. Sometimes our paths cross through relationships, through networks, through general connections. And these paths help influence who we are. They help shape our experiences. So, if you, child of God, child of the diaspora, your royal chosen self, if you are not walking in alignment, if you're not walking how you need to be, but you're stepping how the wicked step, right? If you are taking the way that the sinners take, if you're not being wise in your actions, then you can understand how that doesn't match the alignment that our ancestors want for us. We cannot pray for protection and not move in a protected way through divination or just through practical steps. We're not talking crazy. We're not doing road rage, for example. These are practical examples, right? What it means to really walk with your ancestors. Order My Steps, GWMA Mass Choir. That is a great song to meditate with your ancestors to help order your steps. Actually use your Ori doll or your Ori puppet and meditate with that in front of your ancestors. Order my tongue, order my speech in your word. Order my heart in your word. Guide my feet. Show me how to walk. Show me how to talk. All of those are prayers that we need, aligning foundations that help guide our steps, the alignment, right? Because we want to make sure that we're going straight on our journey, not too far to the left, not too far to the right, but in alignment, elevating up, okay? We're also understanding that with that, we are walking with community, okay? And when you are in community, we have one common goal. Here at Ojai, our common goal is to just align in the most prestigious ways that our ancestors set out for us. They already did it. They laid out the blueprint. Now we put in the work. That is community. That is proper alignment, right? Understanding furthermore what it looks like to delight in the law of the Lord, because that's the next part, right? So blessed is the one who basically walks in alignment, right? But whose delight is in the law of the Lord. Now, if you're sticking with straight the voodoo approach, the law of the Lord is strictly the law of love. The greatest commandment is love. Love your neighbors as you love yourself, right? All of that. Jesus literally died for the sake of love. But if we're taking the Orisa Hoodoo approach, we understand that we are having the delight is in the law of our Agungun. Our Agungun are our elevated and benevolent ancestors. Our elevated and benevolent ancestors. Okay? So, with this, we understand spiritual law. If you don't know spiritual law, you're taking my class. I already have on this YouTube. Okay? Spiritual law keeps us in order. Spiritual law helps us not get in debt, because we do have an ancestral treasury. We don't want it to go bankrupt. We don't want it to get in debt over foolishness, putting people in a jar that don't need to be, or freezer, because we didn't divine. We didn't follow spiritual law. We didn't get into mentorship. That starts on the 15th with Osun Kemibi. Okay? Honor and compassion, as well as divination. And not only that, who meditates on this law day and night. So, if you got your ancestor life path reading, what day and night looks like for you. Some of it's 4 times a day, starting at midnight and begin at 4 a.m., and then some have other prayer times that are chosen based off of divination, meaning that they got a divination for this season saying, you know what, you need to pray at 10 p.m. every night. You need to pray at 10 a.m. every morning, and heeding to what that means. And understanding the power of 10 needed for this year specifically, which is why the Riverbank Revelations for this year will be at 10:10. We're getting that big successful energy, okay? And cultivating that. But there's a process to do that. There's an energy that must be set, and that's done through foundation. If you're feeling what I'm saying, if you understand, drop some yellow hearts in the emoji, in the comments for me. The yellow heart emoji. So I know that you're feeling with me, you're rocking with me, I understand. Because I want to make sure that we're on the same page, and I want to make sure that I'm not going too fast for anybody. So we're understanding that we pray on this day and night, okay? And with that, also praying, just another tip, praying before your feet touch the ground when you first get up. Again, if you would like some more tips on what that means, you are taking my prayer class that is on my site, learnorishahoodoo.com, and you also are getting into mentorship so you can cultivate your prayer life in a new way. All right? So, and because of that, we know that that person is, wait, hold on. Okay, cool. I see my yellow hearts coming in. See my yellow hearts. Yellow hearts, yellow hearts. Perfect. So we are understanding that this person, who is the person I'm talking about, the blessed one, the chosen one, the one who walks in alignment because they are not walking with the wicked, the one that is not standing in the way of sinners, the one that is delighting the way in the Lord, okay? Who is meditating day and night. I'm glad to see everybody with me. Thank you guys. It helps me a lot. Okay. So we see that this person is the tree. First of all, tree. For those of you guys who were in class last week, you already know how we talked about the element of earth and why that's important to be grounded, the research that are involved with the earth elements and why it's relevant. You are a tree, you are full of life. Roots grounded that your ancestors cultivated and created. Right? Branches extending because you are increasing your territory. You're praying for increase, right? You are grounded, right? Because you're planted. This is a tip right here. Whenever you are reading the Bible and you see references of earth elements being planted, grounded, or any iteration of their current state, understand before and after what needs to be said. Okay, so right here is saying before we mention who the person is, right? We already said you're blessed. Why? You're chosen by God. Your ancestors, baby, you popping your shit. Okay, and now we go to saying because they're doing what they're supposed to do, we already know that they have that type of life. They are grounded. Root chakra, grounded. You cannot go up unless you're grounded. It starts at home because we are grounded, literally. Understand all of what that means by the streams of water, by the aspect of prosperity. Okay? And understand that when you are grounded, you are standing firm. You are unmovable. You are always abiding in the word of the Lord, in the word of the ancestors. Okay? And with that, it's by the streams of the water. Okay? Through prosperity, through healing, through clarity. So again, understand what you have to do to get to the spot. Water, again, if you were in class like last week, you understand how important it means to be planted by water, to be established by water, to experience water in the way that is within our destiny and that aligns for us. Again, this is through prosperity, not just money, not just through currency, but the overall energy of prosperity itself, living a prosperous life, good health, good community, good family, right? Healing, and again, clarity. So with this, we understand that the tree who is planted like this, their fruit, it yields, which yields fruit in its season, and whose leaf does not wither, for whatever they do prospers. So that's an important pause we need to take. All right. So when we say which fruit yields in season, we have to understand the work that it took for the specific fruit at that intended time. Okay? So there are certain fruits that are only best certain times of the year. Some crops don't even grow certain times of the year. So understanding you, the tree that is establishing yourself, that is creating your own foundation, how you are cultivating the fruit that needs to be grown within this season. And we know that in this season, in this time specifically, we are cultivating the fruit of foundation with our ancestors, our goals, and our intentions for the year. Okay? So, we understand that because we are a chosen people, verse 4, not the wicked. They are like the chaff, they are blown away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in the judgment, or the sinners in the assembly of the righteousness. Again, they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Why? We're a chosen people, a royal people, a royal priesthood, a chosen people, God's holy nation. Okay? For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. We have to move the way that our ancestors intended, and we do this by understanding their laws, their spiritual laws, through divination, through meditation, spending time. Okay? This psalm specifically speaks on that. Listen, because they not praying how we praying. Okay? They're not at the altar like we at the altar. Taking baths like we taking baths. That's what I'm saying. Understanding who you are and why. Understanding your fruit that's being cultivated. Why it will look different from others. You are planted by the stream. You are planted with foundational properties that allow you to be who you need to be according to your destiny. You're living your blessed life because Ifa promises us everything that we hope and desire in the land of the living. Type Ashe right here, right now, if you receive all of the blessings that will be cultivated for you right here in the land of the living. I'm a type of myself because listen, I can't hear y'all because obviously y'all, this is YouTube, but y'all hear me. Amen and Ashe. When 2 and 3 come together, okay? Period. Period. So, like I said, Psalms 1 is to set the foundation for this time. And like we said, this time we are aligning ourselves with our goals, desires, along with our ancestors for the new year. So, one of the ways that you can incorporate this into your life is through ritual, which I'll give to you now. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to brush your teeth. You're going to brush your teeth. You're going to make sure you're clean. Okay? We come to our ancestors in a separate way. We come to them in a special way that, I mean, they're your ancestors. Be for real. We brush our teeth. We wash our face. We are clean. Okay? You're going to have cool spring water. 2 glasses. One for you. One for your gungun. This is your gungun. This is how you spell it. It's up there if you need it. Okay. So you're going to speak verses 1 through 3 of this psalm into your water. So why verses 1 through 3? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Verses 1 through 3 speak on the direct foundation that is supposed to be cultivated in this year. Like I said, this is a whole lesson and aspect of foundation. Okay? It's 6 verses. You already know if you work with the chakras and you work with Orisa, 6 grounding, get right, get tight. If you don't understand your mentorship with me, we get it together. All right. Understanding that verses 1 through 3 really speak on, again, how you are coming because you're blessed. Okay. Because you are moving how you need to move, because you walked in alignment, you're grounding yourself, you will get the prosperity that's intended. When you walk in alignment, when you ground yourself, you will get the prosperity intended. With 3, the power of 3, you are working with entity outside of yourself. Here it is your gungun. Ibashe gungun. Praise to my ancestors. Ibashe Ogungumi, 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 Ibashe, Ibashe, Ibashe. Oh, we understand. I already told y'all at the beginning of this, the power of 10, we're cultivating on the blessings of this year, on the power, on the big bank. Think, I got a whole lot of money in this motherfucker would be a Nicki Minaj type energy. But also, I pray for increase. I pray for expansion, enlarge my territory. And I'm doing this. Verses 1 through 3 explain how to. Okay? If you notice, I said Ibashe Gungomi 10 times. Y'all can say it too. Do it, especially when you're doing this ritual. Especially when you listen back to this recording and listen to the little gems and tips that I've placed in there. My heart just, hold on, give me y'all. So power of 3 and this intention, we are cultivating that to create our foundation. 2 or 3 come together, okay? This time it is Agungu and you to create the product, which is your fruit of prosperity, of healing, of clarity for the year, okay? And again, you are going to speak verses 1 through 3 into your water 10 times, okay? We are being intentional, all right? You are going to sit in front of your altar for 10 minutes. So you gave your ancestors their cool water. You spoke into your cool water, verses 1 through 3, 10 times. After you brushed your teeth and took a shower, you sit in front of your ancestor altar. You did that. Cool. After you do this for 10 minutes, you're just sitting for 10 minutes, processing anything that is being said. You're going to drink the water. Okay. And then you're going to record anything, any downloads, any revelations, anything, your experiences into your journal. You're going to do this for 10 days. This is going to set your alignment for grounding, for prosperity, and for alignment. Why you are a chosen people, okay? And you are understanding how to move with the tools and technology that you've been given. I've given you Bible verse. I've given you a short aspect on how to use numerology for this working and for your overall life. I've given you a short tidbit about how Omi, water, works in your life as well. Practically, you are joining community, okay? You know that it was already said to walk with alignment, okay? What way to do that? What better way to do that than with people with the same goal in mind as you? Sitting with priestesses who do this every day, sitting with community members who are doing the same thing you are in classes with you, studying as well. Okay, we have rituals, we have rituals, we have free classes, we have so many discussions on literally any and everything you want to talk about. Parenting, to kitchen witching, to church stuff, to regular hoodoo conversations, money magic, divination drills, all the things. You're also getting your life by Reverend Priestess Osun Yanifa. Okay, understanding how to take this class a step further. You're also taking my mentorship, which starts on the 15th, giving you step-by-step tools, technology, guidance on how to set your foundation and establish yourself into Orisa Hoodoo, okay? If you would like to catch up on past classes, you will in the link below, as well as in the description. You can also book me for any divination services. If there's anything else that you would like to know, you are finding me, DMing me, and letting me know how I can help you. If you haven't checked my classes out already, because I have so many. Again, if there's, please go ahead and hold on. I thought I saw a comment coming in. Okay, now that was me. Okay. So, if this blessed your life in any type of way, feel free to leave a love donation at theogflowerchild.com. If this blessed you in any way, go ahead and share this with other people. Keep dropping your yellow hearts for me so I know that this blessed you and that you're receiving the information, as well as just sit with us, walk with us, get right. We can help you at any point of your journey in any way that you need to. Okay? Until next time, peace like the river. Remember, everything's okay with Dr. OK.